We're getting pretty close to that Blue Beetle movie coming out, and I don't think this movie is going to do very well. Like I've said before, the projections for this movie are very low, almost kind of embarrassingly low. I think the low estimates for this movie are like $12 million. There's a chance that this movie could only make $12 million over the weekend. That would be really sad. I don't really have anything against this movie other than its stupid trailer. I don't like the director. The director has said a lot of stupid stuff that he's tried to cover up, by the way. He had a bunch of deleted tweets where he's going on about Trump and his voters and all that stuff. Just the typical Hollywood rhetoric that you always hear these people hating on half of the country. And then you wonder why some of these markets are struggling. Maybe it's because you've ran off half of the country. They're trying to push this movie, though, with the saddest attempt at trying to jump in on the identity thing. All of the outlets are talking about how important it is to see this movie for representation. They wasn't doing this before. A month or so ago, the movie was just letting itself sell itself. They're putting trailers out, stuff like that. Now, all of a sudden, after those low projections come in, we see shit like this now. How Blue Beetle landed at the center of a historic strike and a Latino movement. Zack Snyder has been out saying that too. I can't wait to see this movie because representation matters. Here's another one. 27 Latino organizations unite in support for Blue Beetle during Hollywood strikes. So this is how they're pushing this movie now. It's not, hey, why don't you come see this cool superhero that kind of looks like a Spider-Man anime character because he's like creating swords and all this stuff. Some of the stuff in the trailer I thought was pretty cool. Instead of hyping all that up, they're now going to the identity politics card and hoping that they can maybe drum up some kind of Black Panther magic for this movie. Don't think that's going to happen. Especially when you got the director out there saying stupid shit again. He's out there talking about Bane like he knows Bane. Blue Beetle director says DC villain Bane represents the unknown or forgotten or brushed under the rug history of interventionism in Latin America and the Caribbean. Graham Nolan, one of the creators of Bane, comes out and says, well, that's a lot of horse shit. He expanded on this too, by the way, which was really awesome. So he said this in response to another person that asked about the thoughts that Graham Nolan has, and Chuck Dixon. I don't know if Chuck Dixon responded. He's pretty busy. Graham is busy too. Graham's got a whole universe he's created over at Compass Comics. Great shit, by the way. Read a lot of these on the plane 2 weeks ago. The Chenoo is a standout, good monster book. All of them are good, but I really liked the Chenoo. He's doing great stuff. But here's what he had to say. Too much personal projection. He's correct in that Bane is a product of his environment, but the socio-political extrapolations he's making were never considered during Bane's creation. This guy's doing a lot of self-projection, trying to add a lot of woke stuff, woke nonsense to Bane, desperately trying to pitch a Bane movie, kind of like the Joker movie. That's what people are trying to do now. They're trying to get their own little Joker movies off the ground, and that's what this guy's basically trying to do. And you know what I'd like to see first is Bane actually done right in a Batman movie. I know everybody likes The Dark Knight Rises, maybe. I think it's the least watchable of the three Nolan Batman movies. But Bane's never been done right. I'd like to see Bane done right, is what I'd like to see, against Batman. I think he'd be perfect to have him face off against the Pattinson Batman. We'll see if that even happens. But anyway, always good to see creators chime in and shoot these people down when they say dumb shit. Always find that funny. Anyway, check out Graham Nolan's stuff. Makes great comics. Check out Chuck Dixon's stuff. I think he's working with Eric July now, so check him out. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.